Welcome to Slabbed Podcast, episode 83, where the grades matter are no rules. How you doing, Professor Oak?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Never been better. Tomorrow's payday. Gonna go to Target, spend all my money in the clearance section, in the dollar section, buy a couple Stanley Cups. It's gonna be a good time. Looking forward to it.
I feel like that intro still hits every time. It just instantly, every time I hear our intro, it just makes my energy get going. Just gives you a little boost.
Go!
Yeah, let's go. A little bit. Yeah, Target's awesome. I think they're trying to build one near us, so I won't have to drive an hour to get to one. So my wife will love that, I'm sure. But yeah. I think payday's Friday for me, which will be tomorrow, I guess, when people hear this.
Hell yeah, perfect. You had mentioned the other day about your daughter watching Even Stevens. How did she enjoy that as a 6-year-old, right?
She's 6.5. She was scrolling through trying to find something because she's watched everything there is, and I was like, I got one. I'll show you this. So I put it on, and I was just sitting there grinning to myself, as it came on, and it did the oh god, I forgot what it's called. The dragon
card.
Yeah. And they were talking about it, and talking about doing it through the computer and stuff. And it was just, I was just laughing to myself, and she thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, she liked it. We didn't watch a lot of it. I'll have to put it on again this weekend and watch some more. But yeah, it was blast from the past. I mean, it's crazy to think how young he is, how old that show is now.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man.
It's nuts.
After you said that, I turned it on for my kids with the next day or something. It was pretty cool.
That's funny. We ever talk? We've talked about it on the intro, that being that card from that before, haven't we?
Yeah,
do people know?
Once or so.
Yeah.
Most people probably have no clue, but yeah. Go ahead, you say it real quick. Just say it again.
Yeah, so the card in the first episode of Even Stevens, they're talking about trading cards, and it's a whole palaver they're going through, and it's they're super excited. It's the main card. It's basically the Charizard. That's what it's aimed at. And in our intro, when we look at the slab in the video, it's that image that Greeny put in there. So it was just, yeah, it was hilarious. I love it.
I still can't believe his attack is breath. What the his name is Roaring Dracon, and his attack is effing breath. How trash. Come on.
Yeah. I don't think they were very creative with that part. No.
They probably didn't think a lot of people would read it.
Yeah.
Sit there, take the time. But I'm a effing nerd, so here we are. Last week we had a honored guest in the comment section. He stops in time to time, Mr. Bierski, with the spicy comment winner. Appreciate all the comments. There was a lot of comments this time. That was really cool to see, even though I feel like I got absolutely destroyed. It was not good. As far as likes go on my comments. Did you even put yours?
It didn't post. I posted it late, and then I just thought it posted, and I guess it didn't. I went back to check on if I had any thumbs up, and it wasn't there. So I don't think it posted.
That's weird. Huh.
Yeah, I was hours late though, because I was in meetings all day. So I don't think I would have done much anyway.
Yeah. Interesting. So Mr. Bierski's comment said the new rocket set will be a dud. Got to scroll over. Who takes rocket out of the name? I mean, come on, he says. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I give him a thumbs up. When I was in there, I agree. It should have rocket in it. If it's a rocket set, if it truly is a rocket set, as the characters in the Pokemon from the little mischievous little tinkers, then yeah, we should have rocket in the name. That's what we want. That's what we're all excited about. That's it feels like you're not doing it justice. Ironically, we're not doing it justice if we're not using the rocket name for it. So I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Maybe they didn't want it to be like a Rocket 2.0. They're trying to separate it out, but it seems like it's gonna be a Rocket 2.0 somewhat. So I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, you saw the new pack arts, right? Like the possible leaks of them.
Yes, I didn't look at the cards. I saw that someone put it in Discord and said that it does look like it's gonna be pretty rocket heavy. But I didn't look at any of the cards or anything yet. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like we had talked on it, like just because the last what is it? It was last week we talked about it where they said this name was like the new news. It was Destined Rivals instead of a version of a rocket set. And it
Yeah.
made sense that it's more of like a Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes thing. And it does still kind of fit that, but it doesn't make sense because if these are all pack arts, there is like 3 Team Rocket options. There's this one, the Garchomp, Cynthia, Ho-Oh, and
Giovanni.
Nathan, the Team Rocket logo, and then all the grunts. So there's like 3 of these that are rocket oriented. So it'll be interesting to see if
It's a
these are.
rocket set.
I know, like that's a lot of rocket things. If there's 5 different pack arts, that would be a lot. I got a feeling one of them's not a pack art, right? Don't we usually have 4 pack arts?
I'd be surprised if the all. I don't think that one is going to be one. It's going to have Pokemon and trainers on.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, so I could see the other 4 being the set. Maybe this could end up being the ETB, but that would be wild. I
That
don't
would
know.
be a bold ETB compared to what they've usually done. I
Yeah,
think the last time we got one that bold was probably Celebrations with the Pikachu in the middle.
I think before these leaks of the pack arts, I was on board with Bierski. He kind of got wrecked because these came out after his comment. So I don't think it's going to be a dud because it seems like it's going to be kind of heavy with the rocket stuff. Unless they're just like yanking our chain, but seeing a Giovanni's Mewtwo or a Rocket's Mewtwo possible is pretty insane in Scarlet and Violet in 2025. Very cool. So I don't know how they whiff on that, to be honest.
I took it. I thought when he was talking about it being a dud, I didn't mean it. I didn't take it that he was specifically talking about the stat, but I guess he was. I was thinking he meant the name because of the rocket being taken out of the name. That it would be like a dud name for it, kind of thing. I think the stat's going to be Wildfire. Honestly, like I think people are going to go absolutely bonkers for it.
Yeah, I thought, like I said, before these were dropped, I thought, yeah, it definitely, there was a lot of pullback. There was a lot of people like, that sucks, like they're not doing Dark Pokemon. They announced now it's not named Team Rocket. Oh, now it's Gym Challenge 2.0. And then they say, oh, here's finally some good news. There actually is a bunch of different rocket things going on. So get ready. So unfortunate timing for Bierski to get wrecked. But I don't agree with him based on our new information. So,
and was that what was the date they were planning for this? Is that like kind of confirmed yet?
say it again.
The date that it's going to release. Are we still thinking this is the end of March one?
For Japanese, I think it's March. And I think for us, it's like into April, early May.
Yeah. Okay.
So
It'll be here before we know it. Yeah.
Yeah, time's got to slow down a little bit. Crazy, man. flying the F by. Cannot keep up. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That'll be cool. You want to do your next week's spicy comments?
Yeah, you want to go first?
Yes. The only way you should ever consume any pizzas, whether it's New Haven, Detroit style, Chicago style, even, is with light to extra light sauce. Do yourselves a favor.
I got comments on that. My spicy topic this week, which I want everybody to head into the comments right now as listening and do a big thumbs up on it. I think Pokemon is going to dethrone sports. We're going to be the death of sport, cause that's what I think.
Alrighty.
Bringing that spice.
Bringing it. That's pretty spicy. Next week, live stream, Thursday night. Be there, be square.
Oh yes.
9 o'clock.
Let's do it. Pokemon Day live stream. I'm excited. Yep, my energy's going now.
Thursday, right? Yeah, that's Thursday. So we'll be live Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, reacting to the Pokemon Day releases, the announcements. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
So we may get, there may be more news next week outside of that, just set-wise stuff to go over. There's going to be, like you say, the Pokemon Day stuff. We're collecting all your spicy comments to talk about, it's going to be a packed live stream for sure.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'm really looking forward to it. So definitely be there. Bookmark it. We'll schedule it out soon. So probably the day of. And it's been a minute. So I'm really looking forward to being live and chatting with the squad. And
same. I love the comments that come through. It's so funny.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They always make me laugh. I can't help but laugh and just giggle every time when we go live on that stuff. So, what are you thinking for Pokemon Day? What's going to happen? What we're going to get? We're going to get next game. We're going to get any next sets. What are you thinking?
Well, we know the next game is Z to A, right? So I'm thinking we get a decent trailer of that. A little bit more sneak peek into the Rocket set. We already know they don't announce worlds at these. They could announce like some of the fall sets coming up, like some of the black and white things, the mega stuff. I could see them doing some version of that. Maybe
what about a pocket enhancement.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know what they could do. Maybe announce a pocket set that's coming. Maybe a collab. I don't know.
So much success. I feel like it's something they have to address. It's massive.
Yeah, they're doing well. That's for damn sure. Well, speaking of which, I didn't do my packs tonight. Yeah, it's they're cooking. What do you think? What do you think we could see on the horizons?
Yeah, I'm thinking the game. Z to A
or a different one.
Well, I think last Pokemon Day they dropped Z to A was coming this year, right?
I thought so.
So
had to be, yeah. It wouldn't have been another time.
Yeah, I think they'll just reinforce it, like what you were saying. Give us like an actual trailer, give us something special that hopefully is going to be a little bit different, some kind of different edge that they're going to add to it outside of the other games. I think we're getting to the point where, like you said, Scarlet and Violet's really good. Like we've really got to step it up. The games need to be really solid now. They can't be glitchy and low quality. We need good quality. So it'd be cool to have a good trailer with that. Honestly, I can't help but feel that I don't know if this is a prediction or if I'm just being optimistic. I'd like to see a next gen Pokemon, even if it's just one or two, like a glimpse of one. We're not that far away.
I don't think that's coming until next year. Fall.
We'll be live with fall. Okay, I was gonna say if it's next Pokemon Day, we'll already be pretty much live with it. So
Yeah, I would say fall of next year. So next Pokemon Day, I feel like we could get that. But
I'm thinking of Gen 2 Pokemon when they were like dropped a couple of things in the anime. You know, when we were like, what the hell is Donphan? Like, what the hell is that? And it was like such a. I want that to happen. I want to see a next gen Pokemon. But I don't think it'll happen. I think I'm just being hopeful.
Part of my problem would be if that showed up on the stream, I'd be like, is that Gen 8? I don't know. That's kind of my problem. There's still a bunch of them I don't know.
Yeah, I just saw one yesterday, and I was like, I've never heard of this one. I don't know why it's eluded me. I've just literally had never heard it. It was like Vivula or something. It was like some fish that I'd never heard of. It's like, I don't even know what gen that is.
Yeah.
Literally, I've never seen it before on any card or in the anime or anything. So I don't know.
That's what Magic the Gathering Yu-Gi-Oh players deal with all the time. They're like, "Oh, this card exists," like, or this There's just so many of them. Where we're getting to that level, that 1,000 threshold, right? We're we just crossed 1,000 different Pokemon, or
we're there. Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Insane. So I don't know. It'd be cool. I'm not expecting starters. I don't think we're gonna get next gen starters, but even if it was just something like walking in the background, some little teaser or something, I don't know. We'll see. Outside of that, I mean, honestly, the game, potentially a new movie or show or something. I would really love to see like a Detective Pikachu style movie again, like a really top quality CGI one. I think that'd be awesome. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'd like to be surprised.
Yeah, I think the games are going to be the next, like a refreshed black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think we'll have probably about a year of them refreshing, reprinting, and not doing new gen Pokemon. So it'll be a weird one because it's been a while since they've done that, where they've kind of taken a year off and sat back and let it cook.
Yeah, it might be a pretty chill one, but I guess we'll see. We'll take notes, go through it, go through the video next week.
So when was the last time we had one of those little weird middle eras? You know what I'm talking about? Like
weird what?
Where
you
it
cut
wasn't
out, sorry.
When was the last time we had one of those little mid eras of sets where it wasn't actually, it was coming right off of a new gen, and then there was kind of like, it's not a new gen, but I'm looking right now. So black and white, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the Platinum series. I think the Platinum series, yeah, was not a new generation, correct? That was coming off of Diamond and Pearl.
You're talking about
Platinum.
the games.
Exactly. Well, cards too. When was the last time in cards we had that? What about in cards? I think it was the Platinum series, and that's a long time ago. And Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
No. Yeah. Yeah, so basically right after Diamond and Pearl, they did a run of like reprints. They did the Platinum series, then they did Heart Gold, Soul Silver, then they did Call of Legends. They were like petering out. They're like running out. They're just like reprinting essentially. And then Black and White came out. And then since Black and White, every time new cards have come out, it's been a new generation and not like a reprint generation.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we had 151.
That'll be interesting because this Yeah, but no, like, let me show you my screen.
All right, I'm fully understanding. Sorry.
Jesus. No, you're good. Don't mind the ad. So if you look at the sets in Diamond and Pearl, this was the last Diamond and Pearl series. And then after Diamond and Pearl was Platinum series. And these are all reprints. Like it's not Diamond and Pearl, but it's also not new gen. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
Same as this. Heart Gold Soul Silver is not new gen, but it is its own series. I feel like we're gonna get some of this now. Like I feel like we're gonna get not a new gen, and we're not gonna probably be in Scarlet and Violet anymore. Unless they drag that on extra, which would be new also, like an extra long era. So I feel like we're gonna get some more of these like reprinty type sets.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that at all. I was thinking towards the end of the year we're gonna be full blown going towards a new generation.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd be sure. There we go. So, yeah, I think that'll be interesting to see how they go about it. I want to say it's probably going to be a bunch of reprint sets, which would be cool. It's been a while.
Well, especially if you do something fun with it. Like we've seen how crazy the artwork's been lately. Like we could get some pretty cool stuff, if they do some variations and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. In the news also, MetaZoo, they finally, I think it's a month out, March 28th, my birthday. Shout out to my birthday next month. Is I think the official release day of MetaZoo's first set when they come back to life, the resurrection of MetaZoo. I heard you're fully investing.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. Actually, I'm intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm definitely intrigued. I haven't seen much. I saw some of they were showing like cards and artworks and some of the stuff they're doing in the Discord. But I haven't seen like a full set, or I haven't really looked into it. I've been kind of just anticipating, the actual official stuff dropping. And they dropped a video, right? I think you want to look at it. I saved it to my watch later with a couple of other things, so I haven't got to it yet. Did you watch it? You didn't watch it yet, right?
I did not watch this. So I'm gonna see if it'll let me. I'll probably just pause it. I'm gonna go to, instead of like playing the actual video. Maybe I will for just a second, but fix that.
Only a couple of minutes at least.
Yeah, it's only a couple minutes long. Shout out to GameCubator Labs.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know why that was tough. I feel like I said it right, and then I thought I said it wrong. So it reminds me of Pokemon Pocket off the rip with like interactive arts, but I don't think that's going to be a thing. So this is the first look. This is Sun Wukong. Full art, like secret rare. It's got the 3 stars on the bottom. I'm guessing that's a secret rare. What do you think, man?
Yeah.
Look at this freaking beauty.
Going straight in with like, isn't he like the biggest Asian cryptid there is? Like he's in Sun Wukong's like there's movies and shows and games and everything all built around it. He's huge. The Monkey Man,
Did
right?
not know that. Did not know
Yeah,
that.
he's like in over there. He's like the biggest thing. So they're going straight in heavy, real hot and heavy right out the gate. That's a big one. Yeah, I didn't know he was in this, so that's pretty cool.
It makes sense because I thought they announced multiple languages for the first set.
Well, this would definitely appeal. Yeah, Sun. How do you spell it? Woo. I'm gonna check it real quick. Yeah, so he was one of the main characters in a 16th century Chinese novel called Journey to the West. He's a monkey born from stone, and acquires natural powers through Taoism, basically. Yeah, I think I played a game with him, and but like he's been around for like hundreds of years. He's been a pretty big part of Chinese culture.
That's a long
So
time.
yeah, that's a really big one. That's cool, and that looks like fun art. It looks like fun artwork. Not as serious as MetaZoo.
Serious?
Yeah, I
As
feel like
serious?
that's more like fun and colorful and playful.
A little more watercolory esque, maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess the other MetaZoo is like all watercolors, so that doesn't make too much sense. But no, I get it. I agree. It's and seeing MetaZoo full arts is kind of strange, but I like
yeah.
it. I like it.
I mean, it doesn't look like MetaZoo. This is completely revitalized.
Yeah, it gives me Weiss Schwartz vibes.
Yeah, yeah. Some more.
With the stars MZ1, so MetaZoo first set, card number 231 out of 214. So secret rares off the rip,
Big set,
big Pokemon size, like off the beginning,
very
which is
big set.
pretty crazy.
That tells me they want people playing it. They want people, having as many options as possible to build decks out.
Yeah. It's interesting at the bottom of the card. You can't see this, but it says 2025 GameCuber Labs Inc. slash Meta 2 Enterprises LLC. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What a wild ride journey this MetaZoo card game's been on. Wow. Unlike any other.
Well, they're about to hit a new whitewater rapid. They're heading into this. Is going to be a big one. So I'm guessing there's going to be more cards that you're going to showcase.
Card back, looks like.
Clean, keeping the pretty close to the OG label for the
Yeah,
company.
same text, but way different back. Like not even
Yeah, much better.
isn't the other one red or something on the back?
Yeah, I don't want it over there. I don't want to grab one, but
What I almost like the thought of not having this yellow border here. For some reason I feel like that looked pretty clean.
they probably want it for centering, right? You're gonna want something to. They want
Yeah,
people grading them.
it's pretty. 4 different card types.
Love the auras. This is probably my favorite thing about the wilderness set. Some of the older sets is the aura cards. I don't know why I love these so much.
Kelsey, this lady Kelsey did all of them. These aren't secret rares, but they're like the last cards in the set.
Yeah, they're
210,
awesome.
211, 212, 213 out of 14. Ooh, I wonder what 214 out of 14 is. If these are at the end.
Hmm.
So I'm guessing their auras are basically like lands or energies. Sideways card. Oh no. Why? Bridgewater Triangle. Destruction has no effect in this lane. So they got lanes. Oh boy.
Hmm.
I think
The
I
tarot
used to
card.
play a card game called Card Fight Vanguard briefly. And there was like lanes kind of in that, but not really. Cool cards though. Power up orange. Move a
That's a cool
creature. I
artwork.
feel like these are just
Oh, it's Mothman.
easier to read than old MetaZoo.
That's Mothman,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like the old MetaZoo cards just had so much going on. Yeah. I'd say it's Mothman, but for whatever reason, the old MetaZoo had just had so much going on the cards, numbers all over it. This is
Yeah.
just seems way easier to pick up and run with it.
Uh-huh.
So this is an equipment. How do you like equipment in the new Pokemon game?
Fantastic.
Surgeon.
Yeah. I love that. I'd like it to be a bit more complex. I'd like them to keep adding other stuff if possible.
It's definitely made deck building interesting.
Foxy. Okay, that's cool. Oh, what's this? Maeve?
This does not scream MetaZoo at all.
Mm-mm.
Like if I saw this, I would think Force of Will or something like that. This being MetaZoo is kind of mind blowing.
Yeah. She's giving DC vibes.
Yeah. Phoenix. Is that a binder? Trade binder? Trying to make some trades?
Looks like it. Yeah, it's a cool artwork though. I love the yellow gold look to it.
Maeve. My wife wanted to name my daughter Maeve. I told her no because of the old computer program for keyboard learning, Maeve is speaking. If you've ever heard of that.
I like Maeve. I think that's a cute name.
Adorable. Adorable.
Okay.
On play. Is it what?
It's like humming or singing or something. Flowers. He's like a
Bird.
jackalope. So it's like an antelope jackrabbit. I'm guessing.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
It's a ramp card. That's cool. On play, each player adds one tapped aura to their aura zone. Your opponent benefits first. Probably not the best card, but I would say he's singing because down here his flavor text says yodel you. So that's cool. Pretty. It's a cute card. We're a little over halfway.
Oh, I saw that. I did see this one in the Discord, and I was like, "What?" That artwork was very unique compared to way different, way like more modern and more artistic, and a lot more effort put into it than some of the older ones. I like this one, and this guy, I guess, is a big deal in like South American culture. I think it was. It's a pretty old, like old school cryptid. It's been around for a while.
I feel like it's weird that these cards all have just two numbers. One of them is a cost, probably the top left. The top right is likely the damage they can do.
Yep.
And it's weird they don't have health like Magic cards or Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I haven't played it, I don't think. So, I mean, I've played around with the cards, but I haven't played the game or anything. So, maybe we need to watch a video on how to play the game. Get basic in. Do a live demo. Spring Heeled Jack. Terra
Adorable.
Trickster. That's pretty cool. It's giving comic book vibes. Pretty cool artwork.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of all over the place with different arts. There's different artists. We haven't even seen a Poncho card yet, I don't think, which is crazy. Who was like one of my favorite artists.
Oh, now that's a Mothman.
This is not even an alt art. It's only 2 stars, probably, so it's base rare or something.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, I'm not seeing anything that I hate.
No. No, it's pretty cool. Definitely a little bit more comic book vibes there. I like that.
Definitely. Yep. Wow.
Sheesh. There you go. 3 stars is an alternate art. So common. Yeah, these are commons. They got the circles, like old school. Is those circles? Like old school Pokemon? Or they still do that? I do.
Mm,
Damn. I wonder how the texture will be on these.
it looks very flat and matte.
Lorcana style then?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, 100%. I'm not seeing any foiling looking, but maybe.
Yeah, we don't know.
I feel like I would have given a bit of a flash of that if I was, in the trailer. I would have made sure people know they're going to be shiny. Maybe they will, unless was that the last part?
Um
Oh, okay.
Playmat. So it does have 4 lanes, main deck, discard. Yeah. Interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, completely different. I like it. There's nothing I don't think there's anything I saw that I didn't like out of all that stuff. It looked all pretty cool to me.
Would or do you think you would buy a box? Like they announced the MSRP is $120. If it ever came out available, would you buy it? Or how you
Um,
would act? What are you thinking?
yeah, I'd probably get a box. I'd see. I wonder if they're gonna do different products. I wonder what other stuff, like different. Maybe they'll do one with a matting, or maybe one with like a MetaZoo bind or something. Like I like that kind of stuff too. Like I like having the extra bits, so I might buy that stuff as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Also, where are they selling it?
Only
I
through
don't know.
distribution.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if that had been publicized yet, like where we're gonna be able to get our hands on it.
Yep. So distribution is the only channel right now. I saw as cheap as $80 for some people doing pre-orders. And I think their buy price from distribution is around 60.
Hmm.
So there's room for it to go down.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to print to demand. We'll see. I don't think they're going to be as transparent on their print runs as before.
I mean, hopefully they already have some printed, at this point. If it's dropping in a month's time,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I'd like to think they're pretty prepared by now. At least with like a base amount and then reprint, if there is a higher demand, add more to it.
Yeah.
Um yeah, pretty cool. Um what was the next one that we had? Oh, Probstein launching his own platform, pulling off of eBay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when I read it, and I'm going to read his comments. So those of you that don't know, Rick Probstein announced he's going to have a live selling e-commerce website. Let me see. Let me pull this up and read on this side and share my screen. So there's Mr. Rick. He had several Instagram posts now talking about this. And this is the article that I'm going to read. So he said, this is from Rick himself. So this is the first time that I'm stating this publicly. I've been in a year-to-year relationship with eBay for over 20 years. and it's been great. I have no regrets. I have a great relationship with them. I've met with pretty much all the senior management, talked to them on a weekly basis. We have a very close relationship. So a lot of variables led to this, but basically what's happening for 2025 is, and eBay is totally aware of all of this. This is not breaking news to eBay. They know all of this. So for 2025, I still have a rates deal with them. I still will be selling like a madman, doing over $100 million. Hopefully like we normally do on the eBay platform, but at the same time, we are launching our own live commerce marketplace off eBay. 13 months ago, I hired a CTO and we hired a development firm, and we have been building out a live commerce auction site platform that has a lot of features. I've done for eBay a little over 300 live shows, and I feel like I have a little bit of a sense of the product. Could also do a deep dive in terms of what not do well, what could they do better, Fanatics, eBay, all these types of things from a technology perspective, from a business perspective, from an entertainment perspective, and I feel that we will be building a better mousetrap than them. We're probably 2 months away from finishing the site, and we'll probably hope to launch in about 3 months. The name that is going to be known as is BYD, or what I think is going to be bid, right? Damn, another one. Like, holy cow, it's a race.
I gotta say, I can't help but feel from his text there, it sounds like a little bit of an ego thing. He is talking about the other platforms, like I can do it better than them. I can launch my own thing and do it better than them. Like I'll just pull what they're doing good and I'll fix all the stuff they're doing wrong. Like that feels a little bit like a bit of a he's doing this for the ego. He is incredibly successful and built an empire on eBay. It seems a bit silly to me to like drop out of that and like try and do your own thing when you're doing so well. But I guess that's part of business, right? Is you take those chances, you jump in stuff, you try and take risks and see what you can do yourself. He's probably thinking that maybe he can do it better. Maybe he will build something better, but it's not like he doesn't have experience.
Yeah, I think he messed up here a little bit. BYD, I think, is one of the top automotive manufacturers in China, if not the top. So having the same name as like a number one auto maker is kind of strange.
Yeah. I mean, that's naming a company 101, right? You see if there's anyone else with that name already.
Literally and it goes by BYD, and the reason, and it's called BYD, it's called Build Your Dream, essentially, is what BYD stands for over in China. Yeah, interesting that is the name selection, probably an oversight. But yeah, obviously the dude likes money. So doing this, there's tons of money in owning a live auction selling platform. There's so many of them. You would think some would go under eventually, but it doesn't seem that way. Like Liquid Marketplace, what are they doing? Probably still cooking. I think people live stream on Rare Candy, and you got freaking everything has a live auction platform. It's crazy.
I mean, I think we're at the point where I don't even know which one to go to now to like look for stuff. I can't keep track. I can't check every single one to see if they have the thing that I'm looking for. It's exhausting. It would be nice to have some consolidation. Maybe someone will do that. Maybe someone will bring an app and pull the listings from all of them. Maybe not the live part, but there's a lot. There's a lot of options out there. I'm sure it's a good thing in some sense.
Yeah, I think, I'm surprised Heritage isn't in the game, to be honest. Heritage auctions, like, it just makes sense. These already not on eBay sites that are extremely successful could probably funnel people into some live commerce selling, but
Maybe, but I mean, you just said what I was saying. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sometimes I know.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone can reference the Blockbuster story and you know how Netflix did this and that, all the rest of it. But most businesses that do well have been doing it for a long time and changed somewhat. They've kept up with technology or kept up with marketing or whatever, but their actual fundamentals, what they do, a lot of them, yeah, they still have the same product and same service. So I don't know. I feel like if I was him, I'd be retiring, not going into something new.
Seriously, I mean,
more headaches.
He just wants more cool cards and collectibles, man. That's the name of his game.
Yeah.
Yeah, his booth at the National Sports Card Convention was stupid. Like, so much money. There was nowhere near enough security there. Insane.
Yeah, he's not doing bad.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll think about creating websites from the ground up, and not today. Not today. Seems like a headache.
I think we can make enough money with what works right now with here, let me we have the sealed play, we have the singles play, we have the gradient play. Like we have plenty of ways right now where we can make money and it works.
Yeah.
So many.
Yep.
Why are prices so crazy right now? What is going on?
The election.
It's bananas. You think that's it, really?
No.
Okay.
I have no clue. I think it's just amazing. It's awesome to see. Never would have thought it would happen. Almost 30 years ago, started in 1996, and see us to have this be here 30 years later is absolutely insane. With crypto going down a little bit and the stock markets being flat, like 401k for me has been like flatlined for like a year almost. I feel like, yeah, for this to be doing what it's doing. I watched a Rudy video recently. Shout out to that guy. I watch him. I don't think I'm subscribed to him, so I'll see it when it gets recommended to me, and usually it's a video I'll watch. And it was about markets and just in general. And he had made the comment. He's like, Pokemon has performed better than the S&P 500. It's a fact. Like, it's a factual thing. He's like, but I don't like it. It just sounds dirty. It's not. These are collectibles. These are high risk items. Like, sometimes you get lucky in these types of things, and it makes sense. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. What do you think in general?
Yeah, I mean, I keep thinking about specific to Scarlet and Violet because that's the hot set. Like, I know everything else is doing it. You know, everything else is up, blah blah blah. Scarlet and Violet stuff right now, cards and some certain boxes are just ridiculous. And I remember people not sure about the set. You know, when base dropped, you know, we had base drop and you know those first couple of sets. And you know, when I got 151, and there was a bit of excitement. And, you know, a couple more sets. I don't know. We've had quite a lot of variation, and I think people now have seen the array of what's going on, and they're like, "Oh, this stuff's actually pretty freaking awesome." Like, we're in a really good place right now for these artworks and these cards. I want them. People are gobbling them up. I mean, it's going crazy. I don't think we ever expected that for Scarlet and Violet. Not where we're at right now. I thought things were going to be winding down for a while, you know, from the boom, you know, COVID and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this feels hotter than the boom to me right now. Like some of the stuff that I've been doing. I'm not in everything. I'm not playing around all day, every day in this stuff. But the things I've been seeing and you know, the few things I've been listing and selling, I mean, out of this world. It's insane. So I'm enjoying it. I think it's fun. It's cool. I don't know what that means like for the rest of the year or moving forward. Do we continue on that path? It all just feels like I don't know if dirty is the word for me, like that I'm thinking. It just feels a little bit like, is it sustainable? Is it real? Like I've got like a logical mindset to it, I guess. And I kind of want to take advantage right now while it's strike while the iron's hot. It really is a good phrase to use. And it's not being risk averse. It's embracing the opportunity, right? Like
Yeah.
prices are high, we'll make profit, sell, resell, whatever, make you money. Some of the stuff I've sold, these past couple of weeks, been sat there for a year. Like, why would I wait another year when I can just sell them now and make that crazy profit? It's a
Yeah.
no-brainer.
Yeah. The most recent one popping off card wise was like the Drowsy. I don't know if you'd seen it, the illustration rare.
Mm.
He's like at the carnival or something in the card. It looks like
Oh
a
yeah.
Kamiya type art.
Yeah, it's funky looking. Yeah,
Like sales in a PSA 10, $700. Like,
unreal.
who the F has this money? Just
Unreal. The biggest thing I've seen the past couple of days that really has shocked me is how high the prices of PSA 8s and 9s are doing. It's not just about PSA 10s anymore.
yeah.
A lot of 8s and 9s that I'm looking at in cards are doing really well. Like a
That's
lot.
weird.
Especially
Yeah.
a lot of the Pikachus. I mean, obviously I look at them more, so I'm probably biased in that. There's probably a bunch of other Pokemon that are doing well. But like a lot of Pikachu PSA 9s,
Yeah.
highest I've ever seen them.
That's
Unreal.
crazy.
Which I think just gives a good indication that the 10s are so high that now we have like different brackets of people, which we've always had, but like more distinguished
Yeah.
categories because the prices, there's such a big range now of prices throughout the grades and singles, sealed, slabs. Everyone's collecting a different thing. I don't think anyone's chasing the same thing too. There's a lot of variation going on. It seems like everything's pretty hot. PSA after I'm over a month in, and they haven't even entered the cards yet. They're still just sitting there. I'm just waiting for them to enter the cards and enlist them out and start moving towards research and grading and stuff. So they are
They
hit.
mark them received though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't done that thing where they intake them and like list them out and assign them numbers or whatever. They haven't done any of that yet. So
Yeah.
they've received them. They got them in. They got them checked in or whatever.
It's half the battle.
It said 45-day turnaround. And we're at a month.
Yeah, you're not gonna see that.
We're over a month. We're
I'd
at
be
5 weeks.
shocked if you saw that.
It's been like 5.5 weeks since I mailed them out.
Yeah.
There's no way. I'm hoping I get them before summer. I'm potentially relocating to another state. I don't have to deal with changing the address and all that stuff. I got enough stuff to worry about right now.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember charge me shipping.
I moved to this new house and I forgot about a WADA submission and showed up at the old house. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. Whoops. I didn't even think about it. Like,
you go porch pirate your own stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. That was pretty bad. Yeah. Fun times, man. Fun times.
Oh, I did see one interesting thing. I did see a lot of like what I would consider like a $1, between like 50 cents to $1 card. I sell them for like $2, $3, $4 now, that kind of stuff. And a lot of those like $3 or $4 cards are selling for 10, 12 bucks and stuff. Just feel like everything's just popping and jumping. I don't know if I feel like it's collectors. I feel like people are like genuinely collecting this stuff. I think people are trying to fill out binders. People are trying to get the slabs that they want. People are trying to get their sealed collection that they want. Fill in those gaps. I feel like people are filling in gaps right now, but like everyone's doing it. So
Yeah.
selling wise, there's no gaps because you just everyone, just the look of what you've got in your packs or whatever, it's whatever's left. If you're pulling a hot card right now, I mean, you're just raining gold, right?
Basically.
Like the hot cards are fire hot.
Yeah. When do you think Amazing Rares could see their day?
I think they're old news. I love the idea of it. Honestly, I think they're fantastic. But I think what we have right now is just so special. Pokemon they're just hitting the nail on the head so bad. And honestly, the more I think about it, I was thinking about it the weekend when I was playing it, because I think we touched on it last week. I forget how much detail we went into. I feel like Pokemon Pocket, I feel like the game has a part of it. It's got people playing, it's got people excited about the artworks, creating decks, enjoying the different artists, and there was even different packs and sets to collect in there. I feel like it's got a lot more people energized. And I want to say I made that comment as we were talking about the game coming out, that I was hopeful it was going to get more people back in and draw, we were going to entwine it a little bit again, just like with Pokemon Go. And I want to say you agreed with me. You could see that happening too. I feel like that is fueling the flame a little bit right now. That's my sense.
Yeah, I feel like if Pokemon Go, for what they did to the hobby, there was no cards involved. It was collecting the original 151 for the first few months.
Yeah.
For that to do what it did to the card market, now you're actually having people rip packs virtually. Like, it's got to be a 10x influence compared to Pokemon Go. Like,
yeah. So this year may continue to get hotter as they drop more sets. Maybe, which I think I joked with you about, maybe there's a pocket set, or one of the sets they put into pocket, vice versa, whatever.
yeah.
There's a lot of cards in there already. Like
Yep.
a lot. So I don't think they have any problem getting more in there, more sets, more packs, more artworks and stuff. So we'll see. I think it's released worldwide, right? Most of the world has Pocket. I don't think it's just the US.
Yep.
I've seen different people with different languages from all over: French, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese. Like I've seen quite a few different languages on there. Italian.
Yeah.
I think I have an Italian couple of cards from Wonder Pick that I got from someone.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I've never done that, so I didn't even realize that the card stays in that language. That's funny.
Well, it checks the box that you have the card, but yeah, you can have it, and there's a world map. You can hit it, and you can select which language. Look at the different languages of the cards that you have, which is pretty cool. Yeah, mostly I've got them through Wonder Pick. I don't know if there's another way to do it. Probably trade or something. You could
I
probably
think you can change the setting of the language of the pack before you rip it.
Oh, really?
I swear you can.
Oh,
Pretty
I didn't
sure.
know that.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet.
Start collecting some Gluracts.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe I'd actually pull. The only like interactive card I need is the Mewtwo now, so I need to. Maybe I get some luck in Italian or something.
The original, the one from the first pack, the Apex one. That was the first. That was the first immersive one that I pulled. That's funny. How ironic.
Are you missing any of them?
I think there's one from this newest set that I don't have.
The Palkia or Dialga,
yeah. I have the one. I think I have the Alga. I have the one where it goes through time.
that one's cool.
Beautiful.
Very pretty.
Oh my god, amazing! I was like, oh my god, I forgot about everything. It was just like I was immersed in it. It really was immersive.
Yeah.
And then Yeah, so I think that's the Elgus. I think it's is there a Palkia one that's immersive?
Yep.
That's the one I'm missing. Yeah.
It's kind of like black and whitish. It's pretty cool though.
Oh, it's the one where it's like going through the different stairs and whatever,
Yeah.
like all the different. Yeah. That's the one I'm missing.
Yeah, that's a cool card. You hadn't made this next comment. I'll let you go into it.
Yeah, I don't think I really understood the details. A bit of backstory. I guess Pokemon are or Niantic,
Yeah.
which is Pokemon kind of, but also Google. Abacus owns it, which owns Google.
Oh,
They're like the mother company of it, and they actually used the guy that is one of the founding fathers of Google was the guy that set up the Pokemon Go platform, basically with the Niantic, and they used it to help build Google Maps, which I didn't realize they were that closely intertwined. It was literally the same executives from each company. So it was interesting reading a bit about it. I'm sure I've butchered it, but there's more to it, more to the story there. But I guess what they're trying to do is sell Niantic and everything they did, on that platform, so they can use that money to build a spatial version of like Google Maps, like I guess for like helicopters, planes, spaceships, whatever. It didn't say this, but I'm thinking maybe it's to help with like space junk and like I don't know, traffic control basically up there. So that'd be pretty cool. And I would imagine that probably needs some funding. So $3.5 billion that they're trying to sell Niantic for, that would probably get them pretty far, in that R&D for it. So that was interesting. I mean, I'm sure we'll get more news come out about it as it goes by. It's pretty basic info that I could see, but it's in talks. It's in talks to try and sell. So
that's a shit ton of money.
yeah, 3,500 millions.
I think like that's cost more than like basketball and hockey teams.
Well, it did say in there it's the most successful. I don't want to butcher what it was. It was something like it's the most successful paid app in the world ever, like the most highest money generating app or paid app or some like money making app or whatever the phrase was that they used. So it's not going to be cheap if you're going to buy the number one. Is it like the biggest one ever?
Yep. Yeah, the Detroit Red Wings, for example, are worth around $2.12 billion.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, sports teams now are crazy. Like they were bought for pennies back in like the 90s and 80s on what they're worth now. Crazy.
Yeah, and they still play the payers a ridiculous amount of money, and they still generate a profit even with that.
Yep. And the NFL just announced their salary caps are going up by like 20 milli or so, which is insane. Even more money for these freaking bullies is crazy. You see the news, Logan Paul is peddling his prized Illustrator Pikachu card, so you can buy it finally.
Yeah, I don't blame him. It's not a 10, right?
It is a 10.
It's not a 10 though, is it?
It is a 10. It says it on the label. It's an F and 10. We all know that. And it's a PSA, so it's definitely a 10. PSA knows best.
Yeah. Maybe that's some spice for us to get into next week. I don't think it's a surprise at all. I mean, I think it's just, marketing, fun, him just having a good time. Like, I don't think there's anyone that's like invested to the point where he would hold that thing for the rest of his life. I think what's more interesting is who would want to buy it. who is the buyer for it. That part is more interesting to me than the fact that he's selling it.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty because I feel like he not swindled by any means because he paid a shit ton of money for it, but God knows he gave some effing elaborate story to Dubsy like, I'm gonna love this forever. I'm gonna make love to it. I'm gonna put it in my pillow. I'm gonna wrap it with a Trojan. It's gonna live inside of me. Like,
it's pretty persuasive.
Yeah. And he had a personalized case presented to him at the sale for it. It's interesting. Guess he needs money. I don't know. That's pretty crazy to me.
It's definitely. I mean, does it still make YouTube videos?
Yeah, I think it's like one every. He's a dad now, so one every quarter, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But yeah,
I don't know where he's making his money. I know Prime is probably doing well with. Like that's been pretty big.
yes.
And I saw that he was trying to get a deal with, was it Mark Cuban to be? He's trying to get with some of the teams to be their like team's official drink or whatever.
Yeah. He was the official drink of a lot of things, the UFC and
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's doing pretty well with that.
Yeah, Prime Hydration is valued at approximately $3.2 billion at the end of 2023. Yeah, he's cooking. My son
for a drink
talks about Prime. Like, he's 4. He's like, Dad, can I get Prime? I'm like, what the fuck do you talk? What are you talking about?
I don't even know what it is. I've never had one. I know it's some kind of like energy sports drink type thing, but
it's Gator. There's the regular Prime is just literally Gatorade, but minus the salt. So because of that, they don't need to add sugar to it. So it's literally like coconut water and sweetener, like it's very low calorie and like no salt, but it's kind of syrupy is kind of my opinion on it. But
I should just try one.
Yeah, whereas Gatorade is replenishing. It gives you the salt. Like usually you drink Gatorade. Usually when you're exerting yourself, you need salt. Like that's why it is in Gatorade. That's why Gatorade adds sugar.
Yeah, I have it in my fridge right now. I drink it because of the heat. You know, you could do anything outside. Yeah, I mean, you're just hot and sweaty and you're exerting yourself. Like you have to drink a Gatorade. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you don't drink Gatorades when you're sitting working at home, not doing anything.
No.
Whereas I'd probably lean to drink a Prime in that case because there's no sugar, there's like no salt. I don't need all of that. But if I'm at the gym,
for the flavor
stuff, give me a Gatorade. So, yeah, interesting market that he's pushing.
Does he have it listed somewhere?
What?
The Illustrator.
I don't know. I just saw a video. It's on Instagram, or he made a YouTube video, and I didn't see it. But yeah, I saw the Instagram video.
I was wondering if maybe Golden has it, like maybe is, I don't know, just trying to do a private deal with cash, or like what does this actual sale actually look like?
Yeah. So he did post the video 7 hours ago. And you could see, it's probably in that video for sure.
It already has 7.9 billion views or something, probably.
250,000. Nope. It's probably one of his worst videos. That's like Z&G Emporium numbers. It's crazy. So I got a sports question for you to wrap this.
Hit me.
And you better get it right for the people.
Oh God.
Tomorrow, hockey final. Have you been following it? You're a big hockey guy. Hey?
Yep.
Yeah? Oh, you're gonna.
Best man in my wedding used to play for Italy. Their hockey. He was a pro. Yeah.
So you got a good hockey knowledge. So this one will be easy. tomorrow is the finals of the Four Nations tournament that has been going on for the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
Okay.
Who are the final two teams facing off tomorrow? I think it's like 8:00 Eastern Standard Time.
Tampa and Ontario. No idea.
Team USA and Team Canada. Four Nations. It's a unique event.
I didn't catch you said that.
It's a unique event in the middle of the hockey season where it's kind of like the Olympics, but it's just 4 different countries. All these guys are playing for their country. It was a tournament of 4 teams, round robin. Each team played the other teams. And the U.S. is playing Canada tomorrow for the championship. Gonna be lit. U.S. clapped them earlier in the tournament. So
I definitely would have said U.S. and Canada if I was doing nations. That makes a lot of sense.
I said nations. I said it.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass and I'm really tired. It was a rough day. So
I agree. I am also extremely tired.
Yeah. I think I like the idea of Canada winning it because I feel like it's their sport.
Not no more, baby. Everything eventually becomes the U.S. sport, even soccer.
Tampa winning it when we won the Stanley Cup, the Lightning. That was crazy to me. Like it's literally like 85 degrees out, and we're winning an ice hockey tournament. Like that just seemed so crazy.
It's not like Florida high school varsity teams are winning. Like it's different because they're pros. Like they're from all over the world.
They're fun to watch too.
Yeah,
they are fun. They're a fun team to watch.
Fun fact: I just went to a local high school game with my son this past Saturday. Went to the high school game. It's I live in Howell, Michigan. Howell Varsity High School. It was sit down. I look up the teams that were playing. Howell was ranked number 1 in Michigan and number 2 in the U.S.
No way.
And I'm sitting here. I'm like, the fuck? I'm watching the number 2 varsity men's hockey team in the United States right now. That's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
That was pretty sweet. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd make me want to support them even more. You know, if they're doing well, like this is awesome. Local team.
Yeah,
it was success.
Yeah, it was the last game of the season at home. Now it'll be playoff time for state championships, basically. So I'll have to go check them out. But that was pretty cool to see. Didn't even know it. They could have been 0-30, and I had no clue. I just rolled in there, and they're the freaking number 2 in the nation, number 1 in Michigan. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
Love that. I'm gonna get some signatures on a shirt.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah.
Well, whilst they're high, whilst they're doing good.
Yeah. My 4-year-old fell asleep in the 3rd period, but he was going strong the first couple. He was doing good.
I feel like it's loud. When we were at the Lightning, it was pretty loud.
Yeah, it was high school, so they didn't have like music blasting and shit. But
oh no, they don't do the music for that.
Not as much as like arenas. Yeah. So we can wrap.
Let's wrap it. Good talking. Yeah, look, I feel like we've got a lot of what's next, what's around the bend right now with these sets and in the market, Pokemon Day, next generation potentially, that kind of stuff. So it's cool talking it through. I love the speculation and the guessing and what's to come. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Everyone, don't forget, hit the thumbs up in the comments down below on your favorite spicy topic. Don't forget to leave your own, because next week, Pokemon Day, we're going to be live. We're going to be talking about your spicy topics. We're going to be talking about Pokemon Day. We're going to have a busy one. We're also going to give some stuff away. Going to be some prizes, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, we'll see you on the flip side.
Peace.
Bye, guys.